Hello everyone, welcome back to Base Damage, and we have some very interesting news today to discuss. The Bushiroad strategy presentation happened this morning as of me recording this, basically going over all of their different games and whatnot, and we do have quite a bit of info on all three versions of Weiss. Several other things as well. We'll discuss that in just a second. Just wanted to show the little infographic first. And since it was very, very early this morning, I just figured I'd wait until everything got announced because, oh boy, do we have some interesting things to discuss today. First and foremost, there were two, not one, but two games actually will no longer be supported. Strangely enough, Weiss Schwarz Blau and Rebirth for You. I don't know on the Rebirth side in terms of what, how popular it was over on the JP side, because obviously we don't have it over here in English. It was only in JP. But I mean, even for the Blau stuff was obviously only in JP as well. I honestly thought at some point maybe they would start trying to put some Blau stuff over in English. But this is very interesting that these just outright won't be supported any longer, and just says Review Starlight will be the final Blau set released on October 16th. And it just says the last set for Rebirth for You is October 16th as well. And I don't know what that is. Maybe someone else knows in the comments or something in terms of what that set is actually going to be. And I don't know. I was never a Rebirth for You fan. I don't think I ever picked up any cards from it at all. There was stuff I wanted to pick up on the Blau side though. The big issue for this in my mind is are they going to try to maybe put some of any of the sets that were in Blau, oh, well, now we're going to make a Weiss set for it, like an actual, normal Weiss set for it. I don't know, because there were several sets that I was kind of intrigued by, but just don't know, so that's just very interesting that those just got discontinued out together. So, and maybe they said something pertaining to it in the actual stream, but like I said, obviously I don't watch it, and I'm not Nihongo Jozu, so I have no earthly idea. So I'm very sorry if you were a big fan of Blau or Rebirth, but apparently those will no longer be going anywhere moving forward. And it's very soon, too. It's October 16th is only a couple months away. That's just kind of weird for that. Next is the Weiss Schwarz Online news. This was the, I'm going to say simulator that they were working on, basically, because they shut down the Weiss simulator itch.io page in order to kind of make this, which is understandable. And it says it got delayed until spring 2027 to increase quality of the game. But I don't know if that just means, this is getting delayed till spring, but then if you scroll down a little bit, it says Weiss Schwarz Online will appear at the Tokyo Game Show 2026 in September. That is a significant, gap. It's a 6-month gap, basically, if I'm doing my math right here. Minimum of 6 months. My big question here, because I know a lot of people had the same opinion, was even though they did a Weiss side and a Schwarz side, it from what I could tell, people were leaning to one specific side or another, and was oh, this is going to be, I don't remember which one it was, but they're this one specific set is just stronger than any of the other ones. So I just don't know if people were just going to get one particular version over the other, and the other one would just kind of get mogged on. But just kind of people were kind of don't split it up, just have it be one specific game instead of split up into two. That's just been kind of the community consensus from what I can tell. But yeah, there you go. So we'll be getting some game show footage and stuff like that in September. So I get to kind of watch some of that and see how that does. Next, moving on. For Japanese Weiss, we have Bang Dream Mugendai Mu-Type release date confirmed November 13th, 2026. I thought there was already some Mugendai Mu-Type stuff. It may have been part of a different set or something, but I thought there was already, I could have sworn I played against somebody before that already had cards for this particular set. I don't know. So there you go. More Bang Dream. Woohoo! 5,000 sets. 100 years Bang Dream. 100 years, Next, moving on. And Weiss Switch maybe partial to this. There is a Magical Girl Witch trial. There is going to be a trial deck for it, slated for December 11th of this year. No booster pack date. So that's going to be interesting for that. I know nothing of this. I recognize the artwork. I've seen the character, but I know nothing of the series. But that's coming out. The trial deck is coming out this year. So maybe if Weiss Schwarz wants to talk about that maybe in a video or something, maybe she and I can take a look at that. Or maybe she'll just cover it herself. I don't know. The one that I woke up to this morning, I woke up to a message from Joker, which was Azure Lane Volume 3. This was a huge announcement, and it's December of this year. So getting an Azure Volume 3 set is gonna be interesting. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago that we got Volume 2 in English. So being able to show off this when it comes out is going to be very cool, because I'm just curious as to what people are going to make for it. Azure Lane still gets shown and played and represented in the different regionals, so it can be kind of interesting. I have no real attachment to this next one. Onimai, I'm Now Your Sister. Doesn't seem like my cup of tea. Announced as a premium booster for January of next year. Congrats on premium boosters. Yay. This next one was kind of interesting to see. Girls und Panzer trial deck and booster pack announced for October 30th. Now, I've known about Girls and Panzer. I know about their Taekwondo, which is just kind of a wild sentence to say. Let's be real. I've known about this series forever and a day. So maybe this will be cool. But I also think it had several seasons. I think that's why it's showing like the 3 different ones here. I think it was like 3 different seasons in the anime. But it's announced to release October 30th. So I'm assuming this was already announced for JP and they just had like a confirmed date for it. That's cool. Whatever. I'm not like partial to it in terms of any other. It's not like one of my favorite series or anything of that nature. So I mean that's cool. It'd be interesting to see what they end up posting for that. One of the next big ones that I'm very, very intrigued by, the Persona 30th Anniversary booster pack. So this is going to be interesting. I don't know if we're going to get this. It would be interesting if we do. Now, my thing, I'm just going to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid. Please don't do a fucking premium booster for this, Bushi. Please. And maybe they announced it on the stream or something. I have no clue. But I do not want an anniversary booster for this stream. There's so many different Persona sets. Do a full booster set for this, please. That is my only request for this, because I would hope that maybe we would eventually get it in English. I don't expect us to, considering they put like P5X in Chinese Weiss Schwarz. You know, it's like whatever, to each their own. I don't care. My first time playing against it was yesterday, so I'm impartial to it. It's kind of whatever, but I want to see more cards for it eventually. I do want to like take a look at the art and see what the cards do at some point. But this is really cool for me personally, and granted, they also just announced like very, very shortly ago, they announced, I don't know, shortly ago, what the fudge am I'm still waking up. They announced Metaphor Refantasio for English, and I'm like, oh, okay, like English exclusive set. And I'm like, okay, cool. Definitely gonna be something that's gonna hurt me. So to see this as well is gonna be very cool, and it says Winter 26. So we shall see. Moving on, Cosmic Princess Kaguya Hime, announced as a premium booster in December 18th, 2026. This is a movie. This is based off of a movie called Princess Kaguya Hime, or Cosmic Princess Kaguya Hime, sorry. And I've watched it. It's pretty cool. I don't really have an opinion on it other than it was a nice watch. So I am very interested in seeing what they're going to do with this as well. But once again, premium booster, boo, we don't want to see premium boosters. And then they showed the actual full list of things. So if this is any of these is your particular cup of tea, there's quite a bit that got confirmed release dates and everything. So yeah, take a second look at it. Just there you go. Scrolling down a little bit, they put up a little infographic for it, and that's it. On the card of the day stuff, they had Rose product stream announcements as well. I don't think there was any issue with the art, so I should just be able to post these. They showed stuff for more Yuzusoft and Alcana. I believe that is the Yuzusoft, and I don't know what Alcana is. I don't see anything for that, because the next thing after that was Nekopara getting put for Weiss Schwarz Rose. This just feels interesting. Shout outs to Misshapen Chair from the Final Fantasy XIV community. I know he's a big Nekopara fan, so that'll be really cool there. Then it says palette to Weiss Schwarz Rose. Like I said, a lot of these are probably just like the different companies and whatnot. I have no stake in the matter here. So, couple little announcements for Weiss Schwarz Rose, but I'm going to be honest at this point, it doesn't seem like anybody's really going to go for Rose if Blau just got nixed. Maybe some people will still go for Rose, like that's cool, but Blau getting nixed did feel like kind of a telling sign, like, okay, they'll probably nix Rose at some point as well, so I don't know who is still going to be on that train in that regard, and who will still be going, oh, I need to play more Weiss Schwarz Rose and get my interspecies reviewers. Like, I don't know. So these getting discontinued is kind of a telling sign. So they have so many games under this that they needed to nix 2 of them. I can only imagine Rose is on its way out the door at some point as well. They had to make way for Pal World. Let's be real, but. Anyway, that is just the news that I wanted to show you today. If feel free to share your comments, your opinions in the comment section. Maybe, like I said, once again, I'm not Nihongo Jozu. I did not watch the actual stream just yet, so I have no clue if there was maybe some other information that got talked about. But typically, if there is like a finer like details or stuff like that, it usually gets posted in a reasonable manner and gets told, like little sub notes are typically shown in the Weiss News section when it gets automatically updated from the main Weiss Schwarz server. So just saying, it should be all the information right now, but if something else comes up, I'll be certain to let you know. So thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and as always, remember to stay based.